Hi, welcome to Effortless Empress Elegance Tarot Channel, where we have an all Aries tarot channel and all of our readings are timeless. In today's read, what we're going to do is, have you ever been stuck between two decisions? Decision A, decision B. This could be work, this can be love, this could be money matters, this can be family. So we are going to do a spread that has decision A, decision B, and then you be the judge. As we're going through this and setting up, I want you to be able to determine right now, what is your decision A and what is your decision B? Give me something for Aries. Ooh. So we have immediately in your energy, Justice. So the number 11 card. Also sign of Libra. And crossing you is the Queen of Pentacles. So this is earth energy, Taurus, Virgo energy. And this is also somebody that is quite independent. That's crossing you. So maybe your question is your justice in getting something that you need done, getting something that you earned. And what's crossing you is this Queen of Pentacles. Dependence. It can also mean like a witch of a person if it's with other negative cards. But that's what's crossing you. It's also money. So as we're going through, I'm going to take a look at the energies around your decision A. So let's see for Aries. Whatever decision you decided. Give me one for choice A. Unique power. My uniqueness separates me from the monotony of others, and I find great joy in this. Blending in is no longer in my vocabulary. I'll shine like the moon and stars over everyone that I meet. I will never again let others diminish my light. So this sounds like you're taking a stance, okay? Your decision A sounds very powerfully yours. Maybe it's not a very popular decision that is in your energy. However, it gives you this unique power where you're going to stand up for yourself. Again, business, relationships, whatever you decided this is, apply it as necessary. So we are going to look at another energy that will define your decision A. So we're going to use our Soul's Journey deck to define that unique power a little bit further. Give me one for Aries, choice A. Give me one for Aries, choice A. Gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So maybe you've been shown something that maybe wasn't popular, like I said, but you're very grateful to have it around and in your life and whatever it holds for you. All right, so energy around decision B. Give me one for Aries, decision B. What is our decision B feeling like, looking like, connected to us? So we know it when we see it, when we hear it, when we feel it. All right, the vessel. My talents, skills, hobbies, relationships, passions, and strengths are things that define me. My body is the vessel that contains these wonderful attributes, and to that I am grateful. How about that? So maybe we have two really wonderful options, and that's usually how they go, right? That's why we're so stuck in the middle. Usually options come to us in ways where we feel like, oh God, I don't know. They both are so wonderful. Unexpected growth at the bottom of the deck. I feel like either way you go, either decision that you make, you're going to grow. Is it going to be in this direction or in that? We're going to define the vessel. We are defining this decision B. The vessel. Oh, okay. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. This directly ties to your justice, which is you, which was the energy that popped out for you when we got the justice card. So, seems like you have a connection clearly to this this balance, the vessel. You're grateful for both, but maybe one takes you in another direction that is maybe new to you, maybe a little more exciting for you, as the unique power came out, that you're no longer blending in, like you're taking away those limitations for you. But is it a little scary for you to come into some energy and option that is so new for you, even though you're grateful for it? Well, let's find out. What are the upsides of your choice A? Okay. Eight of Pentacles. This means you get to work on yourself. The Eight of Pentacles means you are mastering who you are. That means you don't quite yet know who that is, what that is, and it hasn't unfolded for you yet. So maybe that gives you a unique power to be who you are, as you are, of course, no longer blending in under A. What are the downsides of your choice A? It does give you an option to work on who you are and master all of what you know in a unique way that you seem to be very grateful for. And it helps you to stand out. Oh, too many. But are you undecided in this? In the direction that it takes you in? Let's see. Give me the downside. We want to know all the tea. Okay, well, two came out, and we'll take both of those. So, we got the Nine of Cups, and it was in reverse. So maybe this doesn't give you all of what you're looking for yet, or you don't know quite yet if it does. Does it fill all your cups? We don't know yet. But what it looks like is that it feels really good. And the King of Cups. So this is water energy. And this is somebody that feels very deeply. So maybe this is something like an emotional decision. I just said it feels really good, right? Maybe this is something that fills your cup in a way. Maybe it's connected to a person. Doesn't have to be necessarily a man, but just somebody that's really in control of who they are. And, you know, when we're around people like that are very in control, I'm not saying stoic necessarily, but can make decisions from an emotionally safe place. And this being so happy with this very stable card, I mean, together, that's 10 cups I see. This is a very promising time for you, but you're really unsure. I think that with the Nine of Cups being upside down with your King, I think the downside here they're trying to tell us is like, you're really not sure emotionally. Does this fill your cups? Is this a safe place for me emotionally? Is there somewhere I can thrive? My next question is, what you'll need to change in order to choose your choice A? Is there something that you need to know? Is there something that will take from you? Is this something that you will find, you know, grace in? Let's find out. This is the Wild Goddess Oracle. What do we need to do in order to change? That came out with force. It was very sure. Oh. The Survivor. Things might not work out as planned. at least in the short term. Remember all you have endured and how resilient you have proven yourself to be. It's the number 35. Maybe this is something you really had to work toward. Maybe you're in a space and place that you feel like you're still surviving and not living. Because there is a transition in life, unless you are fortunate enough to always feel like you're living and you've never had to feel like you're surviving. There's a transition from survival to living. And maybe this is where you're at with this. And maybe you're just afraid not to make the correct decision, but each decision will lead to growth, like I said. And I feel like you've survived successfully, but you're working on yourself, and now's your time to remove those boundaries for you. That's choice A. So let's look at choice B. What are the upsides of your choice B? Your vessel, your balance, the fulfillment that you see. Upsides. All right. The Hanged Man. Maybe this is going at a pace where that allows you to think, to take some balance, to slow down a little bit. The Hanged Man allows you to dig deep and within. This one feels a lot less risky than your choice A. But you know what they say. Low risk, low reward. So maybe your choice A has something thrilling and exciting in it. And choice B is safer, maybe more practical. And maybe that's what you're looking for in this. Let's see. What are your downsides of this choice B? And that makes sense too, because it gives you balance without judgment. Downsides. We got the Four of Wands for your downside. This is usually a celebratory card. You know, it's balance and stability. So maybe it's something that you're worried about, its stability. You know, even if it gives you balance, how long is that balance there for? Is it solid? Is the foundations built on something that you can thrive on for a long time? I mean, it's based on your talents and skills, your relationships. You're grateful for both of these decisions. But it looks like overall, because it looks like a balanced card and you have the celebratory here in the downside, I really don't see it as a bad sign. And you definitely won't be alone in it. So what will you need to change or accept to choose the choice B? That came out really fast. The Siren. Allowing yourself to be distracted from what you should be doing leads to procrastination, avoidance, and needless problems. So do you stay focused during this? Even though it's balanced and it seems like you have time. How do you use that time? You know, it seems like, is it distracting? Does it pull away from things in your everyday life? What are those things that it pulls away from? Do you need to reassess some things in your life? You know, procrastination isn't always negative, but avoidance and needless problems is something that you really don't need, right? It's something you have to take more control over. Just because it's slow moving and predictable doesn't mean you don't have to get your hands around it. Okay. So we're going to look for advice. we are going to get advice on each side of the deck. It'll be an overall discussion. So, give my Aries some advice on the decisions that they have in front of them. Give my Aries some advice. A's looking unique, or they're testing boundaries, but they don't know if they're going to feel fulfilled. B, oh, here we go. B's looking like gives them balance, but maybe they get bored. They're not really sure. My fearless freedom lights up the world. So that's sounding a lot in tune with your decision A, okay? Because you're fearless, you know? Your freedom lights up the world. That unique power card that we got in the very beginning was like, I'm here, I'm not gonna have any boundaries, I'm unapologetically myself. Let's get one more card. I would like to read, oh, this one's flipped over. Energy flows where my intention goes. So this is like, it's up to you. You know, it reminds me of something that says, a story that we heard that said, you know, there's good and bad in the world, you know, in every person. And they're like wolves. They fight, right? Just like these two decisions. And you're like, well, which one wins? And I believe the story goes, the one that you feed. And this energy flows where my intention goes is the epitome of that. Now, I'm going to leave it right there, Aries. So I hope you make the best decision for you. Regardless, always fearlessly be yourself. Stay true to you. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.